Hello, dear student. Welcome to the fifth semester. I am Paras Kadaria. I am taking your advanced web designing subject. This is the very first introductory lecture. If we dive into our syllabus part of advanced web designing, there are total 5 units that we are going to see. And in this 5 unit, we are going to see all the fundamentals of web designing, and we are going to see practical aspects of how we are going to design effective website. Now, if you see this first unit, the very first topic start from what is XAMPP and installation of XAMPP. So in today's session, we are going to learn about what is XAMPP, and the medium of instruction will be English as well as mixture of English and Hindi. So all students feel comfortable to communicate regarding any doubts in the live session also. So let us start from what is XAMPP. So let us see what is Wikipedia says about what is XAMPP. As I have discussed earlier, we are going to follow a completely practical approach, and we are going to see what are the current trends and technology in our syllabus. So we'll directly see live definition of what is XAMPP in Wikipedia. Wikipedia says about XAMPP that it is an open source, free, cross-platform web server solution stack package developed by Apache Friends. Now, Apache Friend is an open source community developing this kind of softwares, consisting mainly of Apache HTTP server, MariaDB server for database, and interpreters for scripts written in PHP and Perl programming languages. So if we are going to understand the basic of what is XAMPP, then I can say in simple language that it is a software platform to provide the backend solution for scripting language like PHP and Perl programming languages, and many other programming languages also supported by this backend. So backend means what? Backend means database. We'll discuss in detail about what is database, but right now we can summarize this as a backend as a database system which provides the backend support to graphical user interface websites. Since most actual web servers deployment use the same component as XAMPP, it makes transitioning from a local test server to a live server possible. Now, what is the meaning of this? Let's say an example of if you are developing any website, and later on if the development phase completes, you are going to host the website live on any server. Now at that time you need some database server also, which is not the local one. But when we are going to test this kind of website on a local environment, at that time also we'll need the database server. So that database server is providing us local environment which actually server provides. So XAMPP is providing that kind of facility only. So, and it is easy to transitioning from local test server to live server because it's virtualized or give the same sense of environment which is live server providing. So XAMPP's use is very crucial and important one. XAMPP's ease of development means a WAMP or LAMP stack can be installed quickly and simply on an operating system by a developer. Now, what is the meaning of this? This means that XAMPP is available for all the operating system platform, whereas WAMP is stands for Windows, Apache, MySQL, and PHP. It is available for Windows. Same way, for Linux, we are having LAMP stack. Now, over here, word use stack. Stack means there are more than one programs piled up in a stack, and each and every pile is utilizing this program software. That is why it is known as a stack. Now it is used by add-in applications such as WordPress, Joomla, etc., and it is installed with similar ease of using Bitnami. Bitnami is designing this software. That is why when we are going to install this XAMPP, at that time we will see this name, Bitnami. So this is the simple Wikipedia definition of XAMPP. I request you all to go in details of each and every aspect of this definition. If you want to see in detail, then we can have a very good resource this this blog. In this blog, it has mentioned that what is XAMPP and how we can install the XAMPP, which is our first unit's topic. So let us first of all see what is XAMPP in this video lecture. So earlier Wikipedia definition has explained much, but that all is an abstract definition. If you want to understand in detail, I request you to go to this web page, and in the live instruction we will going to solve your doubt whatever you had seen in this web page. But let me brief about this blog. First of all, if you are a developer, web developer, then you must know what is XAMPP and how we can install the XAMPP on localhost. So XAMPP is an open source software developed by Apache Friends, as I have said, and XAMPP software package contains Apache distributions for Apache Server, MariaDB, PHP, and Perl. And we are going to see this all components when we are going to install the XAMPP on different operating system in next video lecture. And it is basically a local host or local server. So as I've said, like live server, this software stack provides an environment which simulates the local server. This local server works on your own desktop or laptop computers. So we are going to install in next session this on our system. The use of XAMPP is to test the client or your website before uploading it to the remote web server. This XAMPP server software gives you the suitable environment for testing MySQL, PHP, Apache, and Perl projects on the local computers. We are going to mainly write our web page in PHP scripting language and database as a MySQL. So we are going to utilize mainly these two components from XAMPP stack. Now what is the full form of XAMPP? X stands for cross-platform, means XAMPP is a software package which can be seamlessly installed on all the operating system like Mac, Linux, and Windows different versions. And A stands for Apache Server, M stands for MariaDB database, P stands for PHP, and next P stands for Perl scripting language. The cross-platform usually means that it can be run on any computer with any operating system. But as Wikipedia says, we are having dedicated version for Windows and Linux also. So XAMPP can be installed on all the operating system, whereas we are having the dedicated installation package also. Now what is MariaDB and all, you can learn from this particular description. What is MariaDB, how to use XAMPP for development process. So how we are going to utilize the XAMPP control panel, that has been discussed over here, and moreover in detail we are going to see in the during the installation of XAMPP also. But I request you to go through this readings. The link will be provided in the description of this video lecture. What are the main tools of XAMPP and its definition. Now later on section in this website describes all this main component of XAMPP, that is MySQL, Apache, PHP, and Perl. What is Apache? That has been described over here. So Apache is basically a server, open source, free software that initially developed by a group of software developers, and now it is maintained by Apache Software Foundation. You can if you want to see in detail what is Apache Friend, you can click and see the about section of this Apache Friends community, who is the founder, etc. Details has been given over here. Now I request you, as an IT person or as an developer, you are having some basic fundamentals about history of this, so you can go through this readings, but it is optional. But I request you or recommend you this readings. Now later on it describes what is MySQL, what is fundamentals of MySQL. Will see in detail what is MySQL, and we'll see the structured query language also in detail in next subsequent lectures. What is PHP? We are also going to see in our next unit the introduction of PHP and how PHP and MySQL will work together. Perl we are not going to see in detail as far as our syllabus is concerned, but you can go through these readings. What is Perl? So XAMPP particularly provides this packages Perl, PHP, MySQL, and Apache in this installation stack. And over here, the installation process of XAMPP is also mentioned. We are going to see in detail through video lectures, but you can go this learn via this screenshot tutorial also, that how we can install this XAMPP control panel and how it is look like. So we'll see this installation in the next lecture. Till then, bye bye and see you in the next lecture. Thank you very much.